today, another video. It's your boy, yes sir. It's your boy Jclutch with another video. And today, man, I'm reacting to what really happened to J.R. Smith. Heartbreaking. Let's get to it. And nothing really much to say, man. Let's get to the video, man. We're gonna say too much. Let's get to it, man. Shit. He was just on the Lakers, bro. Shit, I don't know. What, he a free agent now? Shit, ain't making no noise. He's still on that Henny.
Before J.R. Smith was signed by the Lakers towards the
number one J.R. Smith,
end of last season, many people thought his career was finished. There were many reasons for this, first being his declining numbers, followed by constant arguments with the board or management team.
He's a MyCareer, bro, like for real. Didn't that nigga used to start? Nigga straight used to start, and then that nigga like MyCareer is a threat. That nigga nice. Clamp God. MyCareer is a clamp God. Like welcome to him.
And then the last straw in his career was probably when he was ditched by the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2016, the same team he had helped to win a championship. After that, it seemed like it was pretty much over. Despite being a free agent, no team approached him and everyone believed he was never going to make an NBA roster ever again. Then, all of a sudden, J.R. Smith was invited for a workout with the Lakers in February of 2020. Well, it wasn't a redemption or anything of the sort, as the Lakers team went to sign Dion Waiters instead.
Dion Waiters, he comes to Lakers, he didn't even really...
After that, it seemed like it was the final nail in the coffin until the Lakers decided to sign him 5 months later. Before we get into the video, if you want to win a PS5 with NBA 2K21 and Madden NFL 21 included, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. Unlike most NBA players, Smith fulfilled his dream of playing in the NBA much earlier, as he entered the NBA straight out of high school. Most players and stars in the league usually go to college to further develop their game, but Smith was an exception. Smith was later selected in the first round of the NBA draft, assuring him an early start in what has now turned into a pretty long career. However, before he was even drafted for the NBA, he was one of the best players in his high school basketball team at St. Benedict's Preparatory School, where he was regarded as a powerhouse in basketball in New Jersey. His fierce popularity and recognition would launch him into a career that has seen him touch base with teams like Hornets, now known as Pelicans, the New York Knicks, and the Denver Nuggets. His long career has also seen him play in China during the 2011 NBA lockout. In Asia, Smith played for the Zhejiang Golden Bulls of the Chinese Basketball Association. But how has a player with such an impressive resume gone under the radar?
Hey, don't get twisted. That nigga still like that. He still got a strap. He can still strap them hoes, no cap. I wonder what team he really want to go to, like. What really got a good fit? Maybe go to the Miami Heat or something.
J.R. Smith, which is a short form of his full name of Earl Joseph Smith, grew up in New Jersey where he attended the Millstone Middle School before transferring to St. Benedict's Preparatory School, where he went on to become such a terrific player that he was named the co-MVP alongside Dwight Howard in 2004 at the McDonald's All-American game. After that, Smith decided to forego college as he declared his eligibility for the 2004 NBA Draft, where he was the 18th overall pick for the New Orleans Hornets.
With the 18th pick in the 2004 NBA Draft.
Joe Garden. Thank you for tuning in the stream. So you should watch They Shut My Business Down by Danny Duncan after this. I'm gonna watch after this video, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, man. Thank you for tuning in the stream. Make sure you smash that like button. I appreciate you for tuning in the stream, no cap. Now I'm gonna watch that video after this one right here.
The New Orleans Hornets select J.R. Smith from St. Benedict's Prep.
The baller was named as the Western Conference Rookie of the Month for 3 different months in 2005 while he was still a rookie with the Hornets. He left the team in 2006 and went instead with the...
We talking about his career or what really happened to this man? Like, everybody know. Thank you, Joe, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. But what I was saying, this dude, like, everybody know what really happened to him. Like,
Denver Nuggets.
He getting washed up, but like, who won him? Like,
his start was not exactly great.
And he getting older, but he messed around and retired, bro.
At the Nuggets, and he constantly faced some criticism from the coach, only for Smith to later transform and become a pivotal member of the team. His performances earned him a first national call-up in 2008 when he was added to the Team USA basketball select team to help the senior team prepare for the Olympics. In April of 2009, Smith scored an NBA career high of 45 points in a home win over the Sacramento Kings. He was one 3-point...
He'd be a straight dunker, and then he'd shoot him.
game. In 2012, Smith signed for the New York Knicks after a short spell in China due to the NBA lockout. He played for the Knicks between 2012 to 2015, before signing for the Cavaliers. He instantly became a fan favorite because his added addition improved the Knicks along with the emergence of Steve Novak. During his first season, he averaged 12.5 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 2.4 assists per game. During his second season with the Knicks, Smith was awarded the Sixth Man of the Year award for the 2013 season, becoming the first Knick to win the award since John Starks won the award in the 96-97 season. Smith was traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers back in 2015 in a three-way trade that included Oklahoma City Thunder. Despite having disciplinary issues, he was a great addition to the Cavaliers and helped them to the 2015 NBA Finals, although they would eventually lose to the Golden State Warriors. Smith resigned with the NBA Final showdown with the Golden State Warriors. In Game 3, Smith scored 20 points to help the Cavaliers to a 120-90 win over the Warriors and cut the playoff deficit to 2-1. The Cavaliers would go on to win the Finals, earning Smith his first NBA title and ring. It's difficult to have a conversation about Smith without mentioning that moment. Perhaps one of the most infamous plays in NBA history is when Smith, in quote, forgot to score in Game 1 of the 2018 Finals. With just a few seconds left against the Warriors, the Cavs shooting guard grabbed a crucial offensive rebound, and with the score tied at 107, it was a perfect opportunity.
We never forget this, bro. Like, Game 1, bro. If they would have won this game, this should change a lot, bro. Like,
shooting guard grabbed a crucial offensive rebound, and with the score tied at 107, it was a perfect opportunity for the Cavs to steal the deal and win the game. But rather than doing that, Smith dribbled the ball away from the basket. Apparently, Smith forgot that the score was tied and assumed that the Cavs were ahead. As LeBron James desperately tried to call a timeout, the Cavs put up a terrible shot as the buzzer hit. That moment is now one of the most memorable
in the finals, though, like, that shit crazy.
And legendary NBA memes.
JR, Grinch here.
Grinch?
Let's talk about last year's Game 1. Yikes.
Dude, it was last year. Let it go.
You're right. No turning back the clock now, huh?
Not funny.
Only time will tell how...
The Cavaliers would go on to lose the games and the series, with the Warriors claiming a famous sweep. Although Smith did play for the
did they sweep them? They did sweep. Damn, I thought he at least won
Cavs for another season, it's quite obvious that no one forgot about that moment, and it played a role in Smith leaving the team. J.R. Smith was a solid player. I mean, this was the same player that won the Sixth Man of the Year award in the 2012-13 season. During his time with the Cavs, he proved to be a reliable contributor to LeBron's Cavaliers, and he was always a terrific player for the Buckets. The problem is, he's always a problem to himself and whatever team he played for, both on and off the court. He's one of the streakiest shooters in NBA history, which can be a great thing, like during Game 7 of the 2016 Finals. But it also means that he's not the kind of player that you can bet your money on to be reliable, especially when it matters. Smith has been arrested more than any other NBA player. He was once arrested for grabbing a phone from a fan and breaking it. Well, that was after the fan refused to stop filming. For ways to spend their money. But things are quite different when you're a celebrity. It's scandalous to be caught with habits like that. When Smith was spending his time in Asia in 2011, he was nicknamed Chinese Michael Jordan. The only difference was he was missing
Chinese Michael Jordan
a lot of practice. This would later end in a legal dispute. Well, that's what missing more than 80 practices will do for you, which resulted in over $1 million worth of fines. He also fought with fans, often delayed the team bus, and then he ran
$1 million off of fines. Well, no, what he was fighting fans like this is why, bro. That's why he a free agent. Some dumb shit like that, like what the
$1 million worth of fines. He also fought with fans, often delayed the team bus, and then he randomly disappeared in London once. Despite Smith's considerable talent, all the baggage that comes with it is the reason why the Lakers took that long to sign him. It's probably the same reason why he's unlikely to ever return to the NBA. Not to mention that he's not as productive on the court as he once was. So teams are probably asking themselves if the problems that come with him outweigh his productivity on the court. And the answer is probably, as you guessed it, no. With no team ready to take a risk with him or interested in signing him despite his experience and talent, it left Smith in a pretty dark place as he was obviously not ready to wrap up his 15-year career just like that. His career was over, but he wasn't ready. It was premature because he was pushed out, instead of walking out. According to the veteran shooter, the following 20 months were not the best times in his life. Smith said he went through a really dark period in his life, saying, "I went through a very depressed state for a long time. I'm a big video gamer, but I didn't even play
What?
in NBA 2K anymore.
You a big video gamer, but you didn't play NBA 2K anymore. I didn't want to hoop. I didn't want to work out. I don't want to play 2K. I don't want to do anything with basketball. What? That's crazy. What is he playing? Fortnite? Call of Duty? Black Ops?
I don't want to hoop. I don't want to work out. I don't want to play 2K. I don't want to do anything with basketball. And then he got a call from Los Angeles giving him another shot on the basketball's biggest stages. Apparently, the Lakers were going through the NBA's pile of available guards, and then they remembered something that all the memes forgot. J.R. Smith can still play basketball. The Lakers team invited Smith for a workout in February last year, although they would end up signing Dion Waiters instead. But the Lakers eventually decided to sign Smith to replace Avery Bradley after he opted out of the Lakers team due to family issues. When the Lakers signed Smith, he had not played for over 2 years, but he had a good relationship with LeBron, and really, being one of LeBron's guys changes one's career. As at the time the Lakers signed Smith, the Lakers had the best odds to win the championship, making it a little like a movie script, because Smith was now out in a position to
Wait, they did win the championship.
To help LeBron win another championship just like he did in a series-changing finals game a few years back.
Might need him back. He might be good.
Smith will go on to have a fairy tale ending by winning another championship. Although his role changed as he often warmed the bench, playing small minutes and notching numbers far below his career averages, he became more of a leader, a mentor from the bench. Speaking about this, Smith had this to say.
Everybody got a role and they got to play their role, no cap.
It's fulfilling for me because it's totally different. I was playing more during the first one and felt like I had a very important role in the game. In this situation, going through the playoffs and not really playing and trying to find my niche as a leader, as a veteran, trying to help the younger guys out and more of a coaching aspect of it. It was one of the hardest things I ever really had to do. After the championship win, there were a lot of arguments online that Smith didn't earn his championship ring. Well, Smith had words for the haters too. I see a lot of people who say, quote unquote, you didn't earn it. That, for me, more than anything, I felt like I earned everything I ever got. I feel like I put my blood, sweat, and tears to my craft, and every opportunity that was presented to me, regardless of who can vouch for you or whatever, you still have to walk through that door and put that work in. It wasn't quite the
facts. Nothing but facts, dog.
Jaw-dropping comeback story, but it's fair to say that JR's 16-year career in the NBA has never followed the traditional route. When the Lakers signed him, it ended what the Lakers coach, Frank Vogel, called a great story of redemption. He wasn't the same high-scoring streaker shooter he was at his prime or years back, but he played the role in his own way. He helped the Lakers team win the title. His career now is pretty much over, but it ended his way, and we believe that's enough to keep Smith from attempting to come back to the court again. He walked away with a championship ring playing...
His career is not over, but like, I feel like he still got like another like... another 2 or 3
for a team housing one of the best players in NBA history as they both embraced themselves with yet another title. And he very well played his part. Wherever J.R. Smith is now, we hope he's living the best of his life and holding on to that ring. Where is J.R. Smith? He's where he belongs. To the history books. A distant past of heroes come and gone. He's played his own part and now...
And that's the end of the video, man. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new. Roll to 500 subscribers. Roll to a mil. Roll to 1,000 subscribers. It's your boy Jclutch. And I'm gone, man. JR, man. JR.